Hey guys, I'm Shawn Chica, webpianoteacher.com. How you doing? We're going to have a chord lesson today on a very popular current song called Wake Me Up by Aloe, Blacc, and it's the acoustic version. You're going to love it. Let's take a listen here. Singing da na 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 3 4 ba 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 da 2 3 bum bum 2 3 4 ba da 3 4 da 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 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 2 3 That's most of the song there. So we're going to change cameras here. If I could, my phone isn't working, so I'm just going to use the mouse. There we go. Okay, I have this really neat app on my phone and I can just change cameras by hitting a button. It's cool when it works. Then when it doesn't work, when I'm doing recording lessons, you know, it's going to be frustrating. But I can just use my mouse, so that'll be fine. We're going to learn how to play the guitar on piano, and there's also piano in here, so we're going to learn the chords as well. But the rhythm at the beginning, you know, we got to do something. Dun, dun, ticka, ticka. If you play guitar before, that rhythm is very probably common to you. Dun, dun, ticka, ticka, dun, dun, ticka, ticka. So we can do that on the piano as well if we're careful not to, you know, if we're careful to accent at the right places. So let's get to the board here. And oh yeah, it doesn't work. There we go. Okay. So here's the board. I use letters on a whiteboard instead of music notation. Now, before you turn it off and go, that's stupid and crazy, consider millions of people over the last 15 years this is the way they learn piano. And it's the only way they can learn, because music reading is hard for some people. Not because you're dumb or stupid, because our brains don't work that way. Maybe you're more you're more listening and rhythm and feel and hearing. And this method kind of lends itself to those types of people. So that's what we're doing here. F sharp B D at the beginning. That's a B minor. Left hand's on a B octave. So the left hand's on the bottom, right hand's on the top. And we're just going to hold that for 2 counts. 1, I'll show you the rhythm in a minute, okay? But let's get the chords first. G, B, D is the next chord, G on the left hand. So we go octave, octave. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next chord is a D chord, F sharp, A, D, left hand on a D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got that? That's most of the song there. 2, 3, 2. So get used to that move. Not just so you can play one at a time. Oh, it worked for a second. Not so just that you can, play one chord and then reposition and set and do the next one, reposition. But getting to another chord from another chord smoothly, that's the trick. Not that you can sit down and find the chord, because that doesn't help anything. It's getting from one to the next. Okay, so as you do this, there we go. All right, as you do this, watch that move. Okay, that it's smooth, and that you're not picking up your hand and starting all over to get the next chord. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, as far as the rhythm goes, we're going to imitate the guitar. Dun dun ticka ticka. So I'm going to go left, right, left, right, left, right. But I'm only going to use my thumb on the end part. Left, right, left, right, left, right. See that? Dun, dun, ticka, ticka, dun, dun, ticka, ticka. D chord, dun, dun, ticka, ticka. Now, I did this one twice because it's a whole measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to make it sound like a guitar, hit the first one and the second one hard, and the other one's not so much. If you do this, then you sound weird. So you gotta smooth it out, right? Remember Bob Ross, he would always take the fan brush and smooth out those edges. That's what you have to do on this. Okay, so it repeats. But this time, you definitely hear the piano go D, E, F sharp, B, D, F sharp, B. Now understand, you realize the piano isn't playing what I just did. I'm just doing that for the sake of the guitar sound. Because I don't have a band, and neither probably do you. So you might, that's great, but if you're by yourself, I like to, sound like the guitar, like the album version. So da, 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 F sharp, B, D, F sharp. So that's the reason I have 4 notes in that chord instead of just the 3. Because you're doing D, E, F sharp like the piano does, but I want the chord in there for the guitar part to smooth it out. Then I'm back to 3 notes. Then I'm back to B minor, G, D. Okay? And then he starts singing. Da, na, 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 and I kind of sing a little bit. Now I have had tracheitis. That was a thing. For about 2 months, couldn't talk at all. And none of the docs could figure out what it was. Finally, I went to ear, nose, and throat guy who's a dad at one of the schools our kids go to. And he fixed me up. He found the right antibiotics for it and prednisone to attack it. And it was, I started getting better. But for 2 months, I was just struggling, couldn't talk at all. And he just checked me again the other day, and he said there's no nodes or nodules, no scarring or anything. But it's going to take probably as long as I was sick to heal and recover, maybe longer. So every day, it's feeling a little better. I'm not ready to sing yet, but at least I can talk and communicate. So getting there. Yeah, just the weirdest thing. So anyway, I would really sing the heck out of this thing normally, but not today. All right, so we have continuing on. There we go. Having to click instead of hit my phone. Got to figure out what's wrong with that. Probably have to unplug the router and plug it back in. Right, that fixes everything usually. So when the singing starts, we're just gonna hold. Da na 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 na. The same chord you already learned. So you did the hard part at the beginning. B, but look, the chord progression is different. It doesn't go B, G, D. It goes B minor, 2, 3, and then D. But look, guys, don't do this. Don't. And then don't get ready early. Just 3, 4. Get there when it's time. Be musical. Feel the music. 1, 2, 3. Now, why do I have D, E? Because that's what the piano does. D, E. You say, what's that, Shawn? Well, that's 1, 2, 3. That's filling. Oh, it is fill. It's filling later on. 1, 2, 3. That's what the piano does on a repeat later on, okay? 1, 2. So instead of writing everything out all again, I just say repeat, and then I show you in parentheses that it's going to go A, F sharp to D, A. 1, 2, 3. Da na 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 na. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And D chord. 1, 2, 3. So there's the A, D, E. But on a repeat, you may go 1, 2, 3. You hear the piano go do this, right? Or that da da da. 1, 2, 3. Da, da. Now we have the G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B minor, G. 1, 2, 3. So that's what you do this time, but later on, 1, 2, 3. We hear E, F sharp, D. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Now there is a really cool part coming up, and that's going to be on the website. All right, I can't put it all on on YouTube for free. You got to make a living, but I did give you a whole lot of that here, way more than I usually give on the free part 1 on YouTube. But on the website, you can download the sheet, and I'm going to show you that end part that's really cool. You know what I'm talking about, and we're going to learn to play that, and it'll be really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this this lesson, and work on your chords. They're going to help you in everything. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.